Hi everyone, welcome back to A Vintage Vanity. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight because we have a special guest star. This tutorial was requested by someone that is near and dear to my heart, my cousin Danielle. Hi Danny, love you. And Danny has got this gorgeous long blonde hair, and she's been really trying out victory rolls, and unfortunately she's all the way up in Wisconsin and so far away. So I thought, you know, what can I do? And then I remembered I've also got a friend here in Chicago that also happens to have long gorgeous hair. So I figured, why not do a tutorial featuring my friend with this gorgeous hair and show you exactly how to do victory rolls for long hair. Sound good? Let's get started. Oh, one thing I wanted to let you know before we get started though is, yeah, broke it. That little bone right there. Actually fractured it. So you're gonna see this throughout the video. So just letting you know. Alright, so here she is. Here's my friend Caroline. Hi. You guys may be familiar with her from if you're with me on Facebook, because she's been nice enough to let me do her face and hair a couple times. So I sprayed her head with heat protectant spray before I rolled her up, because these are hot rollers, so you do want to be sure to use heat protectant to protect that hair. And then I just rolled everything under. That's really important when you're doing victory rolls. For the first thing to do is get some curl in your hair, even if you have curly hair, which Caroline does, because that curl is kind of force it to start going into that victory roll shape. Okay, so all I did was I did the larger ones at the bottom and the smaller ones at the top and the back, and just fit in as many as I possibly could because I wanted to see how curly I could get her long hair. So I'm going to go ahead and release these. So here we are, everything's all released. You just want to gently unroll them so you get these nice little bouncy curls. They're fabulous. I had so much fun with that. Boop, 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 boop. Caroline doesn't mind, thankfully. She's used to my weirdness. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give her hair a quick spray, some hairspray, before we go separating those curls. The easiest thing to do for victory rolls is to make your hair as non-silky as possible. The straighter it is and the silkier it is, the harder it's going to be, especially with long hair. It's going to want to slip and slide. So we are going to make this gorgeous looking hair look a mess. So what you're going to use to do that is you're going to use either a teasing brush or a rat-tailed comb. You're going to kind of flip the hair over, and you're going to start at the bottom. Why the bottom? I think it's easier. So you're only going to want to rat out the section that is going to be going up into the victory roll. Looking at about this part of the ear forward. Thank you. So all you're going to do is you're going to take your, if you have a teasing brush, and you want to do it on the inside of the hair because we are going to smooth this section out, so you don't want to do it on the outside of the hair. And you're just going to get that nice and ratted. And I'm going to take another section of the hair. If you have thinner hair, it's easier to take smaller sections and thinner sections of hair and then rat it and then tease it up. It'll give you a lot more volume. Here we are using the rat-tailed comb. We're just doing that same back combing to really tease that up. It's so fun. It's so fun to back comb and just make it look like you're just a crazy person.
Or Robert Smith.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm really glad you know what you're doing. I just want to say that now.
I think I know.
Sorry.
So you really want to get that looking like you just stuck your finger in an electrical socket. And that is when you know you're in the right path. So we're going to spray this just a little bit more. So we're just going to grab that section that's going up into the victory roll again. And you're going to lightly brush at it, because essentially what we're trying to do is smooth out the crazies without brushing through it. Because we want that volume, but we don't want the back comb crazy teased looking hair. Before we start the actual roll, you want to brush out the very, very ends of your hair and make that nice and smooth, so that you have all the volume is through this section of your hair. And then what I like to do is kind of bring this around. So what I'm doing is I'm taking your hair and I'm kind of giving it, I hope you guys can see that, a bit of a swoop around. So you're going to get this kind of fold into your hair. And this is what it's going to look like in the front. Okay, so you can see as we bring it around, we're already getting that shape to the victory roll right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this hunk of hair that we have here, and we're going to start to form a roll. And I am kind of twisting her hair to make that a little bit easier. At the same time I'm twisting it, I'm kind of rolling it inside the roll. And here you can futz with position and size. And then you're going to place one right at the base. Then you're going to place one deep inside the roll. That's going to give the stability at the base. And then you should be able to take your hands off of it. So you're just going to give a little bit of pressure onto the roll so that it's laying flat onto the head. And place a bobby right at the edge there. And then to smooth some of the flyaways, just a little hairspray. And then what I like to do is take my brush or comb and then just lightly go over that. That will help get the plaster those flyaways down and also smooth out the hair. And you just want to futz with it so that you've got all of it laying in the direction you like and everything is as stable as you would like. Okay, and the other thing that we can do as well is take a little bit of our pomade and just put that right on our fingers. Caroline's got such nice shiny hair, she doesn't really need a lot of pomade. But this will help with the shine, and it will also help control frizziness and flyaways. Alright, and then on this side we're going to do the same thing, just on a smaller scale. We're going to section off that hair. Now, because this is a lot less hair on this side, because we've given a really deep part with the victory roll, I'm going to take smaller sections. And this time I'm going to start from the top up. And I am back combing down from an upward position so that the hair already wants to be in this upward position. See that? Fabulous. I said stay in that upward position. Once again, I'm going to brush out the ends so they're nice and smooth. Going to hold it up and lightly brush the outside, because again we want this to be smooth, but we don't want to brush out any of the back combing we've done. Then I'm going to bring it around just like we did before, and then holding on to that I'm going to start forming that roll. Now I'm going to get it into the position that I want. And again, placing one at the base of the curl. And you just want to pin that until it feels very stable onto your head. Once we get that victory roll into place, once again, we're going to spray. So there we go, we've got both our victory rolls in. And what I really like about this is it's really meeting in the middle and it's giving it almost like a heart-shaped look. And of course, no vintage look would be complete without a flower. As I know Caroline, and I know she loves the darker colors. And I got this great purple flower from Belle Blossoms. There we go. So I hope that helps with doing victory rolls for long hair. Leave your questions and comments in the description box below. Love hearing from you guys. And easy way to show your support of a vintage vanity and let me know that you like what's going on here is to click that thumbs up button. As always, if you want to be notified when new videos are posted here on a vintage vanity, such as hair tutorials or sewing vlog, blog, tutorial type things, and also top favorites for the month, go ahead and click the subscribe button right over here. Caroline subscribed. How do you like it?
I love it.
Oh, fabulous. Do you think everybody should do it?
I think everybody should do it right now.
Great. Alright, well that's it. That's all. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.